Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by StrikeforceEnergy.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
We haven't had a ham horn in a while, but
Bert Kuntz is eating some delicious Costco.
and he's eating into the mic. It's disgusting.
I think I'm making me
I
hungry.
got my mouth away
What are
from
you
the mic.
eating into the mic?
What are you eating, Bert?
If this is gonna be pick on fucking me all day long, I'll move my ass out of here right now. I'll leave.
Hold on, I was saying how delicious
I don't give
your
a fuck.
your Costco trip was because you came back and I was super jelly because we went to Costco the same day and you got way more goodies than I did.
So, first time I've ever gone to Costco, other than to go in and get my membership, magical.
I fucking
There's
love it.
little old ladies on every aisle giving you free stuff.
Yep.
And every time I kind of looked back, they were like, "You can take more than one. It's fine. We have plenty. There's a whole building full of food here."
What are you, from Africa?
Absolutely
You've never
magical.
been to Costco before?
Well, I mean, I went for the first time for the Mayweather fight, and I got the shrimps for Matt's
Yeah.
house.
It was
Those
incredible.
Is that the first time
Oh,
you've
you
been to
bought the
Costco?
shrimps?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
I bought the shrimps.
so a month ago was the first time you've ever been to Costco?
Well, I mean, I bought the card, like Bert said. I bought the card.
no, in
here.
your life though.
Well, as a kid, but not as an adult.
As
I
a
don't go to
kid.
Costco as an adult.
I'm a fucking about that.
Jared-
Like, the problem with Costco though is everything is $10. So you're like, oh man, check that out. 2 fucking
Yeah.
tortilla suits for $10. That's fucking cheap. 10 toothbrushes for fucking $10.
Exactly, that's
and
exactly-
you go down it, and by the time you're out, it's like, sir, $642.
Yeah.
You're like,
Our
what
bill-
the fuck?
I did that at
Our
Target
bill was
yesterday.
$710
I needed-
for Candace and I for a week's worth of food.
Yeah.
Didn't work
I
out.
needed
right.
just a toothbrush, and I was contemplating that packet of like 25 fucking toothbrushes. I'm like, well, I'm going to use them. And then I'm looking at them going, this is fucking ridiculous. It's going to take me 3 years to get through this shit. I can't get this many toothbrushes.
I
Now-
went to Target yesterday and did the same thing.
But that's what I was going to say about JT is the lion's share of his grocery shopping, I would imagine, is at 7-Eleven.
Yes.
So
Okay,
God
yes.
damn it.
that is where he does most of his shopping. And then I have one more thing on Costco, which is they have a sashimi salad right now.
It is.
Oh, fuck. That is
did.
good.
You say that?
Oh,
The
fuck,
night
that is
before
good.
last for dinner, I had a 7-Eleven pizza, and it made me sick for a day.
Yeah.
Well, no shit.
No shit,
Yeah.
Jared.
That's like saying you sucked a hooker's dick and you got herpes. Duh.
Well, I mean, I went into 7-Eleven. The guy was like, I could make you a pizza in 2 minutes. I was like, score.
And then he goes out to his car.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm making him a pizza out back.
He's got a microwave in
Yeah,
his
you
trunk, and it's connected to his lighter.
Oh my god.
Hey, man, let me get out here my Saturn and bust you out a fucking pizza.
Not
don't
to
buy-
put you against my wife, Jared, but she went into a gas station the other guy, and an attendant there was like, "Here's a free slice of pizza." She's like, "No," and he's like, "Take the free slice of pizza," and she's like, "Get the fuck away from me," and then stormed out. That's how you decline a pizza at a gas station.
Yeah, but the guy was so friendly, and he was like, it was like 10:30 at night. I hadn't eaten dinner.
Are you?
Yo, dog, you interested
is
in the
this a rape
sashimi
story?
salad?
Well, actually, it was 11:30 because the Smiths was closed.
Is this real?
Yeah, this was 2 nights ago.
I call it bullshit. Smith's is open 24/7.
No, it's not.
No.
Not the one in
No.
Cottonwood. It closes
the
at
one
11.
up in Heaver
On
Valley.
Sunday.
is.
On Sunday. So it was Sunday. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I was super hungry, and then I was like, I was hoping that they had like tornadoes or something in there, like in the heat thing.
Is it like,
But they were
what's
all
a
cleared
tornado?
up.
Is it like a
It's-
sub?
The tornadoes are those little like fried like little circle things like this.
That it's an audio show.
Yeah,
It's an audio show.
Yep, still an audio show.
Still,
You are
200 plus episodes were still a podcast.
Still don't
So
have
they
those
had
video
nothing
cameras.
in the heater, and I guess I looked like visually sad, and the guy was like, "I can make you a pizza."
Hey, dog, aren't you the guy that I busted out that sashimi salad last week out of my trunk? I'm going to get in here in this Saturn and get you a pizza, too.
You know what? Let's not to get too down the rabbit hole on this, but I feel, is this true? Because you don't grocery shop like real people. I feel like when we go to Costco, I buy the big thing of eggs because I'm like allocate half of those to hard boiled eggs to support my diet, and then whatever and that. But I feel like you just go to 7-Eleven for mixers for whiskey or vodka, maybe a QB, quick burger, some pizza, and then everything
I
else
did a
is
lot of
just
gas station burgers.
it's just.
The only time I
whatever.
go to the grocery store is to buy lunch meat.
Do you know they have soap and toothpaste at grocery stores too?
Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah.
You have to get.
There's singles, Jared, but you'd actually have to use it if you bought it.
Do you need
Bert, what do you buy? What are you eating? What did you buy there?
I just had this burrito bowl. It's like a chicken, rice, and corn and black bean burrito bowl. It's phenomenal. And then these little Rojas salsa and tortilla chips. But Candace and I rolled through there, and no shit, for a week worth of food, we were like, oh, this will be great. We'll cook this on this day, this day. We got enough food for 40 Vikings to eat well at our house for the next week. Costco was a black hole.
Yeah, that's what Costco is.
But Matt is the one that turned me on to Costco, because Matt arguably, and I'm not fucking around, makes the best steak I've ever had in my life.
You haven't had mine yet.
You guys were supposed to have a competition, but you fucked that up.
To do it. I did?
Yes.
He did.
No, because there's that's
competition
like
was supposed to be in Durango.
you're in a high
Everyone
school
was
football
grumpy in
team,
Durango.
and I'm fucking.
We were like in the coolest, in the mountains. And
Yeah.
why the hell we gotta be in the mountains?
We were not grumpy.
we were
Matt
not
and I were
grumpy at all.
driving motorcycles.
Well, we talked
around.
about that on the podcast before, and I'm talking about my own personal steak. And by the way, let me tell you one more time: go to Amazon and search spray garlic, because motherfucking 600 messages have come through my Instagram, and I'm not going to respond to every single one. Garlic spray. It's the one in the white container that sprays the garlic. That's what I use.
Yeah, so that's why we went there, because
yeah.
Matt recommended. He's like, I get my
Their
steaks
meat,
from
dude.
Costco. Well, we went there and we ended up coming back with like their ground bison.
Amazing.
Everything they have there was good. I mean,
Yeah.
better than any other grocery store that I've seen yet in Utah. To include the whole.
I drove the extra
You can't take
15
guns in there,
minutes.
so I'm not even going to say the fucking name of the store. The place that all those hot hippie chicks fucking shop.
Whole
that has
Foods.
the really
Whole
oh
Foods.
God, don't say
Target.
Come on.
You want to talk
But
about girls
listen,
in a
I don't
fucking store?
I still take my gun in there and I stare at all the bitches in yoga pants because it's right next to a
Target.
Lululemon.
There
Yeah.
was
Yes.
nothing but women in Target yesterday. That's it. There
Yeah.
wasn't a single male in that whole fucking building.
Well, the Whole
glad
Foods
you
at
identify that way now.
Trolley Station. The Whole Foods here in Salt Lake at Trolley Station is a trap, because Evan's right. There's a Lululemon right next
Yeah.
door. And let me tell you,
It's basic bitch central.
if my wife's watching, this is just purely an observation, but the
She doesn't listen to this garbage.
Lululemon at Trolley Station is full of smoke hammers. I mean,
Yeah.
like every single person that came up to help me, I was like,
I got put into a terrible position there because we went to Whole Foods,
Yeah, you
got
did.
some fucking shopped, and then Noelle's like, "Hey, we should go to Lulu real quick." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever you want, babe. Like, here, just keep it under $300 or whatever, and I'll buy you some shit because it makes your ass look great, right? Whatever." We're sitting there. She's in the changing room. There's like 16 girls. I'm in a fucking tank top in there.
It's painful.
And some girl comes out and she's like, "Oh my God, are you being helped, sir?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." And she started kind of like being nice, not necessarily flirty, and then she comes out and like death stares me with this blonde. I'm like, oh God,
it's painful.
Oh God, get me out of here.
I'll go there.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Jared, you'll walk into Lululemon with the confidence of Harvey Weinstein. Just, I mean, I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you.
Wow, that guy's having a bad. He's
having a bad
week.
day today.
Seems weird.
But I'd say a bad weekend
Wait, what happened?
altogether.
You know, you rape a couple chicks, all of a sudden you're under a bunch of scrutiny. You know?
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Harvey Weinstein of the Weinstein Company?
Okay.
Yeah.
He has
Every
won
movie?
75 Oscars. 75 Oscars, Matt.
Arguably the most powerful producer in Hollywood over the last 15 years. Am I wrong, Ross?
comics
Like,
I
is
would
that,
almost say of all time. I mean, 75 Oscars is incredible.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
like you have to. That's like more than a few shelves.
Oh,
to have
yeah.
75 Oscars.
yeah.
So
That's-
is there like a cause and effect or a correlation between how many Oscars and how rapey you get? So it's like once you get 75, you're just a fucking
just full-blown
machine.
rape.
You're just like, don't win an Oscar. You might just go on a raping spree.
The police
You
are
know?
like, "Sir, you raped 4 people, but 75 Oscars." Oh, I'm sorry.
I get 75 rapes.
Wait until 100 to do another one, please.
Yeah, look, Evan, you joke about it, but there's a thing going around today where it was like how many girls fucked him for the Oscar because they knew they were going to get an Oscar if they did one of his movies. So now
and they're trying to hush it up. That's coming out now is because he's going to bend and break. They're talking about taking his name off the company. He's going to break because apparently there's a lot of A-list and B-list celebrities who boinked him just to
Get in a movie.
to get into movies, and he's
Yeah, but
threatened.
that's always been Hollywood.
Isn't-
Why are
I
we
thought
surprised?
that's
Always,
how you
yeah.
got into movies.
Yeah.
That's how I
What?
got into Range 15. Ross was like, "Come back for your audition," and I came
And it
back
was a
in
glory
dress.
hole.
Yeah,
it was
came back in
it was a
dress.
black couch in an all white room and
Yep. Yeah, he's like, "Let me cast you." Hey, so what's your status? And I was like, "I'm married, but I mean, I'll do what I got to do to be in this."
Cool. And
that's how it
I
works.
said, look, I'm gonna need your
Promote
hands,
ahead of
and we're gonna
peers.
test some ball weight tonight. We're gonna test some ball weight. Okay?
Have you ever had sex or sucked a penis to get in a film, Ross? Because you've been in lots of movies.
Yeah.
Don't
Be
lie.
honest. Don't
I
lie.
haven't, but I'll say on the flip side of that, there's been a lot of people that come in an audition, and girls wouldn't wear panties in there. And they'd fucking spread during an audition, sitting down in a chair, and you're just like, whoa, what the fuck? And like one time I looked at the producer and I was like, hey man, this is fucking insane. And he had more experience than I did at this point, producing wise. And he goes, oh yeah, this happens all the time. And I was like, oh boy. Well,
Wow.
And then do you try her vagina
Wow.
out for acting?
Yeah,
See
do you,
what the
try,
acting
do you
chops are?
try to
Do
see
you
what,
wear it around for a while?
I didn't,
pain, you
but
know.
here's an embarrassing story. Was there was one movie where I couldn't be in the casting room. I had to go down and do some location scouts. And
Shawshank Redemption, was this?
Yeah, exactly.
Ross didn't make Shawshank.
Yeah. I only starred in it. I only starred in Shawshank. No, but so my buddy went into this thing, and a friend of ours' girlfriend came in for a casting, and she did that. And my buddy was just like, yo, man, you're not going to believe it, but you know so-and-so's girlfriend? And I was like, oh, yeah, she come in red today. He was like, yeah, she came in red without panties on and just decided to open up mid-read. And I was like, no way. And there was like
if someone thinks that their girlfriend is gonna pick them over a fucking acting career when they live in Los Angeles and they're aspiring to be an actor, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
wrong,
Yeah.
y'all. Yeah, the 23-year-old
such
girl's gonna pick monogamy over getting her asshole fucked to be in Transformers 27 or whatever the fuck they're on.
yeah, I mean, look.
No.
Wow, that's graphic.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you went
know.
straight to the asshole.
I mean, that's how I would cast a girl. She's just like, you can have my booty, and
Open
I need a
casting,
speaking role.
everybody.
Look,
Speaking of which, we're making another movie.
I wouldn't really call it open casting. I'd call it gaping casting.
Yeah,
That's
gaping
the-
casting.
Gaping casting.
You know, some guy in Colorado got hemmed up recently for posing as a casting director for pornography.
Oh,
really?
Was he videoing it?
Yeah, he was, which I don't understand. Like, but he made a fake company called Playboy Worldwide LLC or something like that. And
Genius.
Like
This
and he
guy's-
said that he was casting for Playboy, but I mean, he got fucking 25 years or some shit.
Oh, maybe he's not so
Like
smart. Never
he
mind.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's not.
It was 6 women. He was disgusting.
That is
looking, too.
not good.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not genius
Man,
at all.
No,
No.
it's not.
I,
That is
look,
not.
Jared, I'm
Getting,
surprised you've never been involved in something like that. Just on the filming
Why?
end, you know?
Why? I've never done that.
Well, with a video camera, like I could see you back in
Never
your,
even hit a camera.
in your Florida days. Not hiding it. I'm just saying, like, hey,
Whoa! Why did you? That was super weird.
What?
Nobody said anything about hiding
Yeah.
a camera. and
Well,
you
I'm
were
just
just
saying,
Yeah.
I've never like
Yeah.
hit a camera. Like, I don't know.
No, I've never
I don't
hidden a
think I
camera
wanna-
in one
I
of
don't
those
think
alarm
I
clocks.
personally want to watch myself have sex.
I'll defend Jared on this one because I've had friends like, you know, in high school and in earlier age, they wanted to film every chick that they were with because it was like their way of proving it. And I was just like, I'm comfortable enough in my skin. I don't need to film me banging a chick. Like, I won't
No,
watch that and jerk
man.
off. I'll just fuck a new girl the next night. That's what America's about.
Or
Yeah.
like somebody should be teaching those guys the other way around. You're supposed to hide that shit. You're supposed to hide the
it.
amount of people that you've slept with.
100%.
It's gonna bite you in the ass down
Yeah.
the road.
I lost my virginity to Noel.
Mine's never bit me in the ass.
I'm a terrible liar.
You started laughing.
No, that
before
was
you
very
finished.
true. He is very true. We had a
born again.
re-purification
Yes.
ceremony right before he started dating
Yes.
Noel.
Yep.
It was actually at a Dairy Queen in Texas.
It really was.
Yeah, it was. You became a virgin that day.
Did we talk about that on the podcast?
No.
Oh, that's hilarious. We can.
Yeah,
Noel
yeah.
knows about it.
fire away. Let's hear it.
You can go ahead. I mean,
So there was a bet that was made pretty much the like second or third day that that Matt had started officially dating Noel, that said if he was unfaithful to Noel, everybody involved in the bet, he would pay out $1,000. But if he stayed faithful
we're
to
gonna have
her,
1.6 million drinking
by the
bros going
time-
to look into my past to see.
By the time
Let's
he
look
got
at his call
married,
records. You know,
we would give him each $1,000. So all the people involved in the bet, he was up to $8,000, and
Yeah.
he made it.
yeah.
And he made it.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Well, I know Matt. He can't keep a secret like that because he'd want to tell me. So
Well, from like 2 people in my life, yeah, sure. Or I'm that good and I wanted that $1,000.
Drinking bros.
Speaking about money, thanks for that $100 you gave me for beating you left-handed in ping
I have
pong,
no
Bert
clue what
Kuntz.
you're talking about.
Oh, boy.
Everybody,
Did that really
everybody
go
knows
down?
what we're talking about because there's Drinking Bros Snapchat now, and everybody
So-
saw it.
Matt and Evan, for those that you guys that haven't seen the videos, the ping pong here has gotten ridiculous, like Olympic level ping pong at this point.
Going on, yeah.
Yeah, it is no joke, and these guys are getting better every single day to the
Bert's
point
signing up for an Olympic training course.
I'm actually going to. I think it's 2 nights a week, 2 hours. It's right here in Salt Lake City. It's a table tennis training center that they bring people from around the world. The guy said he would coach me, so I think I'm going to do it.
I'll go with you.
Let's do this.
I need to get better.
Jared
I've
definitely needs to go.
Well, the thing is you guys.
I mean, he's not even fun.
You guys
No,
played
it's
though.
not.
I've never played. You played as a hobby for a long time.
Yeah, but we
Allegedly.
haven't played for years.
It's like you
Allegedly.
jumping on a
Like-
skateboard with me, and me getting frustrated. Oh, why can't you fucking kickflip?
The worst
Yeah.
part about it, though, is Matt beat me left-handed, and I was trying as hard
Is
as I
that real,
fucking
Bert?
could.
Is that fucking real?
No, I don't lie about sports or competition. Like, I just don't. Like, I'm a competitive person. I grew up as the youngest of 4 and fucking hated everybody in my family. I just wanted to beat them all.
So how does it
I'm more
feel
than
then?
a pretty face. I'm a ping pong champion.
Yeah, how does it feel
didn't
then,
hate-
Bert, being
I
that
didn't hate my
competitive
family.
and then losing to somebody on their offhand in ping pong?
Evan and Matt have both beaten me consistently every day for, 2.5 weeks now?
Yeah, but Bert beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Evan,
but
Evan has his moments where I can.
But you're like
I can-
like the Special Olympics. Even if you win, you're still retarded.
So you're saying if I get good,
Can I say that?
and
Wow.
win,
That's a really terrible joke. I didn't want to let that fly.
Wow.
I'm super sorry.
Jeez.
I'm super sorry.
Jeez,
I'm super
Louise.
sorry. That was inappropriate.
Wow.
At least Johnny
Right,
Knoxville
I'm
made a movie with him.
Yeah.
Super inappropriate.
yeah. When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Evan,
And by that word, I do not mean mentally handicapped. I'm one of those myself because I'm just a stupid idiot. and
you
that's
mean
what I
in the
meant.
sense of stunted?
Yes.
like,
Why are
Yes.
you being so apologetic?
'Cause,
to
man,
me,
I
right
have
now.
2 very close friends with children that have mental health
Oh
issues.
no, I
and
thought you were
so-
just felt
okay.
bad because you made fun of me.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh God.
What?
Is that how you took that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just thought you were being really, really nice.
I was
for a minute.
staring at JT this morning. It's kind of odd, but I was staring at him out in the ping pong area. I've determined that he's a cross between Tommy Boy and David Spade in Tommy Boy. He's got an internal conflict, a battle. He's both of those characters at the same time, but in real life.
Interesting.
I like it. Look, it's a nice theory, I think.
I'm going to venture to say that Tommy Boy was more athletic than Jarred.
What? There's no way Chris Farley was more athletic than me.
Chris
pretty
Farley was
athletic
pretty
guy.
maneuverable.
I'm maneuverable. Look.
It's an audio show.
Yep.
Are you showing us?
Once again, Jared, episode
290.
290. It's an audio
Yeah.
Yes.
show. Are you? What is he doing? Are you doing shuttle runs over there?
No, all he did
He
was
did the stretch in the
all-
military.
All he did was the behind the back, elbow up
stretch from the military.
Wow.
Are you wearing white socks right now?
I am.
You did make that one kung fu video in Los Angeles, which is pretty. You jumped
Yeah.
around a little bit.
Yeah, there's some kung fu in there. I'm a little winded from just getting up right there.
Really?
So just give me a second.
Yeah, I can hear it. I'd say what I'll give you a couple minutes while we gun through these sponsors. First and foremost, we got StrikeforceEnergy.com. The finest energy drinks in the lands. Also, kids, they're in Florida now, and they got a special request. They got a big meeting with all the stores in Florida, and they want you to go into the south part of the states and walk in your 7-Eleven and request Strikeforce from the manager. We're talking from Naples to Bradenton, all the way down to Miami Beach. Just walk in and say, hey, we want some fucking Strikeforce, dude. What do we have to? Whose dick do we have to suck to get some goddamn Strikeforce in here? They got 4 flavors: original, lemon, orange, make America grape again. It's a tasty little tiny little pin pouch. Not even close on that one. Tasty little tiny tin pouch.
Yeah, was that tin or pin pouch? Because a
Pin
pin
pouch.
pouch would actually be cool, like a lapel pin that could store something in there. You probably only get an ounce of something.
That would
but
also
an
be
ounce of Strikeforce is enough.
If you put a little Strikeforce on somebody's tuxedo for prom as a nice little lapel, that would be a nice little gift for them. Go to StrikeforceEnergy.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros for 20% off. They ship everywhere in the entire world. They have a subscription of the month club, and they get a 750 milliliter bottle that you can boom, pop a couple squirts in off the counter and be on your way. Again, strikeforceenergy.com, promo code Drinkin' Bros, 20% off. Next up, we've got ghostbed.com. No ghost noise, man?
I was sleeping.
It's Halloween.
It's almost Halloween.
Yeah, you said
I'm
ghost
sleepy.
bed. It kind of puts me to sleep, man. It just reminds me of how cozy my bed is.
Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin' Bros. Sleep so good it's scary. These mattresses are so electric, so erotic. That look, rumor has it, like all those people that Harvey Weinstein raped was on a ghost bed. It was on a ghost bed.
I heard that as well.
That's a good one.
Sorry,
as well.
sorry about it, but
that's a good one.
but it's true.
Ugh.
But it's true. I don't know. I don't know if Gwyneth Paltrow was on a ghost bed. I bet she was like, "Fine, you can do it, but let's go to like like some tofu in a bag. Throw a bunch of tofu in a bag, in a trash bag, and let's have it on that." Yeah. Sorry. Ghostbed.com/Drinkin' Bros is where you can get the finest mattresses you'll ever sleep on. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros, you get $50 off a mattress. They have 3 free pillows every time you order, and it ships right to your fucking door, so you don't have to go anywhere. The mattress just shows up at your house. Take it out of the box, pop it open, and then you're ready to sleep like a fucking baby on Quaaludes.
See, if you didn't have a fucking face microphone, you could have sneezed away.
Yeah.
I was good.
Are you still wearing the headset?
Hey,
The first
so on
officers-
this topic, so I'm really into sleep right now. I don't want to digress into some weird rant, but so I'm really into this like sleep cycle and having to get more sleep because I've realized like for the last 3 years, I've been really sleep deprived. So I blacked out all the windows in the basement of my house, and I have a white noise machine, a new mattress, which is a ghost bed. I've got a fan, the whole nine, man. Like I am like decking this thing out. One of the big reasons that I did this was Tim came in the other day. Tim came in the other day. He's like, you spend like 1/3 of your life sleeping, and it like clicked with me. I was like, you're right. We spend so much of this time, like Matt and all these other dudes, they talk about like diet. We're talking about nutrition, and sleep is one of those things that, man, is so easy to neglect. But I realize I'm like, man, I need to invest time and energy in doing research in sleep, which is a whole like, dude, this is a weird string to pull. So when you start searching the internet on it's
like
fucking
REM
incredible,
sleep,
man.
And how much importance it is as far as blacking out your room and all that. Yeah,
dude,
buddy.
it's really fucking interesting. So I'm on this quest to get more sleep, basically. Go to bed with a book, not my computer, stop working a little bit early, and get up at 4:30. So some of the things that have impacted me lately is the Jocko podcast, which, I'm not plugging his podcast, but he's a former SEAL Team 6 commander. I've been listening to that and just thinking about sleep and then trying a bunch of really, really interesting things. And it seems to help. Like I'm getting a full 6 hours right now, but I'm really concentrated on it. So it's way better than the fucking 4 hours or whatever I was getting like
You're just becoming a normal person and not a robot like you normally are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing.
I'm like happy.
We don't
in the
want you to
morning
die
and
at 50. We prefer you to live a little longer.
I'm on day 4 of my split cycle, and I like it.
That's just fucked up and weird.
Split
What's a
cycle? What the fuck is a split cycle?
I lay down at like 8 or 8:30 and fall asleep for 2 or 3 hours, and then get up at midnight and work until I'm tired again.
Super unhealthy.
So one more thing on sleep. So most of the sleep science out there has been done by NASA, believe it or not.
Whoa.
Because astronauts needed the ability because when they're in space, they're obviously exposed to ambient and light 24 hours a day. And one of the main points that I took away from the research is melatonin. So as you get older, your melatonin starts to decrease. You need to increase your melatonin supplements. And then supposedly you're going to get more sleep.
But I did hear melatonin because everybody's taking that in the military. It's not good to supplement with that for a long time because it's just like testosterone. It will actually decrease your natural production of melatonin.
Exactly. But some NASA research scientist is basically quoted. The guy that's done 25 years of sleep research that I could pull up is saying like after the age of 30, you got to be supplementing your diet with melatonin anyway.
Melatonin or like a half bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Which
same,
one?
same.
Which
Same,
one's
same.
healthier?
You could make melatonin whiskey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Blend it up.
I've
Maybe throw a
definitely,
little.
I've been substituting melatonin with Tito's.
Yeah, melatonin and Tito's.
You know what's really cool?
Is that like
Tito's,
is that similar to my Ambien Reese's peanut butter cups?
Do you have those?
I do.
And you know what's cool? Rather than taking a little melatonin pill, they have them at Smith's or any grocery store. And I'm just since we're going down this fucking rabbit hole, they have these. They're like 10-calorie things. They have 5 milligrams or 10 milligrams of melatonin in it, and it's this like berry drink that's 0 calories, whatever. I'm sure there's aspartame in there, whatever. But that's a fucking cool thing to do when you're working on your computer. Just sip that bitch, makes you a little sleepy. So
Sleepy time.
I drink those quite often.
Look at that. Well,
All I know
hey,
is,
drink them
look at
on a ghost bed. Drink them on
yeah,
a ghost bed.
look at that. A little
Random facts.
Random ghost bed facts.
Yeah.
Do you have any facts on cigars?
opinions.
Because our next sponsor is warfightertobacco.com. Tobacco.
I don't have a sound effect for Warfighter. I don't know what to do.
like a
Put
like
your mouth all the way around the microphone. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's
I just wanted to see it. I just wanted
Oh
to
God,
see
we
it.
share these mics too. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Share,
You got
man.
somebody's breath on there.
You know who's always
From the Ballers and Brawlers.
Rockwell's always on here.
Rockwell
Johnny.
watches.
Johnny.
Oh yeah.
He's
That
always
guy's
on
cool
this
as
mic.
shit.
Well, I
like
just
that guy a
sucked
lot.
on his spit.
well, welcome. Look, to get rid of spit in your mouth, go to warfightertobacco.com.
There it is.
Get yourself some cigars. They got the finest cigars in all the land, hand rolled in the Dominican Republic with tiny little brown hands, made with fresh
You can say
Cuban
that.
seeds. I can say that.
You can say that.
Made with Cuban
Bert's
seeds.
giving me a look.
Shipped right over to the United States, right into your mouth hole. Smoke them if you got them. If you don't, go get them and smoke them. They'll ship right to your fucking house too, which is nice.
Whoa.
And if you want them in stores near you, same thing. Go into the stores, go into your local tobacco shop, tell me you want Warfighter in there, and then email Scott Jansen, the boys. They'll try to get some Warfighter tobacco in there. Rocco's a co-owner. They're 100% combat veteran owned. They are the tastiest cigars you will ever have for pregnancies, abortions, celebrations, marriages, weddings, funerals.
Sorry, I gave you chlamydia celebrations.
Yeah.
cigar.
Like an afterwards, sorry you've got herpes sesh. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros for 10% off, and they've got some dope apparel there. Last but not least, we got Black Rifle Coffee. Evan Hafer, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, the first thing I want to start always is basically by thanking everybody for their support for Black Rifle Coffee. You guys are absolutely incredible. And I like to go through the club again. So I designed the club for guys like us, basically. So let your coffee pay for your passions. That's what I always like to put out. We've got so many cool discounts in this, which is if you buy a membership through Black Rifle Coffee, you get discounts every month for really cool companies like Peacemaker, who Bert's sitting right across from me, or Ranger Up, or a number of veteran-owned companies. We also have ammo companies. So we've got Freedom Munitions. We've got Noveski coming out. We've got Leupold. So we've got a ton of really cool stuff in the club options. The club is by far the best thing going in Black Rifle Coffee. So go out and get yourself a Black Rifle Coffee club.
Yes.
Use Drinkin' Bros or Drinkin'. Use either one for a 20% off discount.
That's right. Go to
Bert Kuntz!
Go to blackriflecoffee.com. And
Not to. I want to supplement what Evan was talking about. Black Rifle Canada is now live.
Yeah.
So we created a distribution center in Canada.
get the fuck out of here.
It's
Boom.
It's
it ships-
Canadian currency.
It is. So no more of this fucking currency exchange, waiting fucking 3 weeks for customs to get you your package. Order that bitch. It's right there. It's blackriflecoffee.ca. And get it and got it. And I will go in there right now and create a Drinking Bros discount for you awesome Canadians.
Yes.
Oh,
20% off, Matt? Give him 20%. Don't fuck around.
Come on, it's the exchange rate.
20.
The exchange rate.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I mean, what do they use up there? Like LeBlooms or what? Fucking Canadians maple. What do they use?
Use a
Like
maple
fucking
leaves.
Syrup.
They
vials of
freeze
syrup.
syrup. is what they do.
Yeah, just
I just got pinged on the
moose shit.
The frequently asked questions. Don't worry, we're coming to England. That's going to happen soon. So you guys just wait. I see the German over here saying, "Where's that?" It's all going to happen sooner than later. I promise.
And while Matt is creating that code, Ross, let's talk about our contest we're having right now.
Shall we? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Is there a contest?
Yeah, there's a contest. Right now, it is for the funniest and greatest review on iTunes by a listener.
Yep.
So in 2 weeks, we will go and review all the reviews on iTunes. Whoever makes us laugh the most or comes up with the most creative. I mean, we're talking Amazon Wolf looking at the moon shirt style reviews here.
Yeah. So you've got to go to iTunes and write a review about the Drinkin' Bros podcast, and the winner gets to see the movie in advance, Drinkin' Bros Live Tour, The Shaved Eagle.
And we will also read your review on the show and call you out. And yeah.
Yeah, and
it'll be great.
You'll get a special thank you, but you get to see the movie 2 weeks in advance before it comes out worldwide. So go to iTunes and just fucking rate the show. That's all we're talking about.
And the most ridiculous and craziest review, like the one that makes us all laugh the most. You know, did the podcast get you pregnant? Did the podcast get your sister pregnant?
Exactly.
Did a tornado happen and you snuck into your sister's room
and got her pregnant?
Yeah, because Jared and I were talking about it.
You checked with the doctor to make sure it'd be okay, so she wouldn't have birth defects. That's never mind.
Yeah,
Fuck
you just gotta follow that up with some B vitamins after you blast in there.
Oh boy,
yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's like the old trick. It's like when you fuck a chick, you pull out and swab your dick with a gasoline rag, and you're cool. It kills everything.
That doesn't. That
what?
doesn't work.
It does. It does too.
I love the smell of
banging
gasoline.
your sister.
Or my favorite one is, again, spent plenty of time plowing through the Asian bush, if you will.
What does that mean?
He was farming.
The medical secret among the GIs, if you will, over in Asia is you don't have to wear a condom as long as you pull out and you pee really fast and pee hard.
That is not
true, is it?
False.
No, it is
false. I should write a book about myths of STDs.
Yeah. It just the last chapter is how not to get one. And step one, don't have sex. Step two, wear a condom, and you might be okay.
We'll add that chapter. That'll be the last chapter in mine and Bert's book, How to Pass Every Military Selection Ever,
which we're working on right now. It's going to be great. Not just one. How to pass them.
All of them.
You know what a lot of people don't know too? When they put a condom on, they put it on super tight to the tip. When you thrust, it's gonna break through, dude. You got to give it a little fucking tip love.
Drinking Bros sex.
I'm just trying to help out the bros if they're getting fucking hosed.
Chapter 1 of mine and Bert's book is your instructors are stupid and you know more than them.
Nice. Nice.
So that doesn't work. You can't just pee afterwards really hard. That doesn't
That's
work.
like a wives' tale that just doesn't make sense at all.
You can think it out too, right? You can also think away an STD, where you're just like, if you really concentrate hard enough.
If you ignore it for a while too, they just go away.
Have you ever had an STD, Jared?
False.
No.
Never.
He's lying his fucking ass off like that. I had chlamydia once. I'll admit the fuck out of that.
I've never had chlamydia.
He's saying that while he's scratching
I got
his
the
balls.
easy one. It scared the living fuck out of me. So
AIDS?
How is that the easy one?
Because you can live forever with AIDS now.
Yeah.
Magic
That's
Johnson.
true.
I'm good.
That is true.
You could probably live forever with chlamydia, just be uncomfortable, but fuck that. #never again.
It just goes
Knock
away.
on wood.
It just goes away eventually.
No
No, it
STDs
doesn't.
here. Knock
No.
on wood.
No. God.
What is
Blech.
it? Is it a shot of penicillin? Is that what gets rid of it?
For what? Chlamydia?
Yeah.
No, it was. I see why people don't give a shit sometimes because it was awkwardly easy. This is like 6 years ago. Whatever. I was being promiscuous. I had a condom break. Luckily, like 3 days before I was deploying, went to the clinic just to fucking be safe. Got checked. Left. They called me and left it on my Skype message. It was like, "Sir, you have chlamydia. Come on in." So I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I went awkwardly to the goddamn fucking base nurse, and I'm like, "So I have chlamydia," and she's like, "How do you know that?" I'm like, "A doctor told me." And she's like, "Just take these 2 pills, and you'll be fine in a week." And I was like, okay, can like I can't drink right and I have to like do this, and she's like, no,
you're good.
You're fine.
You're good.
But to even make the story crazy is I never called back the clinic in the town I was living in, and so a month passes and I never checked my phone fucking voicemails. I checked it. And all these messages were left, and it was like, "Hi, this is so and so from the said town's health center, and all this shit." They reported me because I didn't tell them that I'd actually got fucking fixed up. You know what I'm saying? So they reported me as it's a misdemeanor charge. I mean, it never happened. I was like, no, we're good to go. I'm deployed.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's just like
Wow.
because that was their way of dealing with it. Like if you tested for whatever, it obviously has to go to them. If it's non-curable, then you actually get put on a whatever. Just like someone that has HIV, you
get put on
on that list and all that shit. So,
ooh, wow, that was Texas?
No, I was in California at the time. It was like 6 years ago.
Wow, that's crazy.
But that's the easy one to get. That one scared the fuck out of me, and I was like, never again, bro.
Yeah, do people die from AIDS still?
Yeah, I'm like
in the United States with
low
first,
income people.
with
I'm
first
sure.
world healthcare.
Sure, low income
Because I
people.
keep seeing all this stuff on the news about they have cures or they can prolong it for it impacts your daily life, but it doesn't kill you as fast as it used to.
I have no clue.
Interesting.
Yeah, look, you can take those cocktails now. I mean, fuck, Magic Johnson, he's actually gaining weight on it.
He's in there repping out 315. You're like, what the fuck?
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, dude, if you look at him, you're like, man, how did you gain like 70 pounds on AIDS? Him and Greg Louganis. If you're rich enough, you can beat AIDS.
The diver?
Yeah.
He's got
the diver.
He's got AIDS?
He's had it for fucking 30 years.
I don't believe you.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I'm 41 years old.
Yeah.
So he was in his Olympic prime. I got to Google this.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Greg Louganis, the gay diver, is you're not gonna believe that one.
And you are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I know my dudes with AIDS.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously,
he keeps a book,
you know,
so he just doesn't bump into him at a casting thing, you know, or he's like, oh,
I keep an AIDS book just in case.
Greg, you're not going to be fit for this part.
You're not going to be fit for this. Dallas Buyers Club 2, you're in. This movie, no.
Hey,
oh boy,
your lack of underwear isn't going to get you this part, Greg. That's a nice dong, but it's full of AIDS.
Oh,
wow.
We really scraped it today, haven't we?
There's been a couple
It's a medical
starts
episode.
Yeah.
This is science.
Yeah, this is basically a Tim Ferriss podcast at this point.
I think we scared Jared. And he had to go check his genitals in the bathroom. He ran out.
He looked at me and mouthed, "I'm gonna crap my pants."
Oh, so he went to shit. Why does he? There are so many hours in the day, and you can't allot 1 hour to not taking a shit.
Nope, not Jared.
He was sweating and he mouthed, "I'm gonna crap my pants."
I think he gets nervous on the show and then he just shits.
He's coming back in.
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands? You
Absolutely.
savage?
Did you just shit?
No,
Oh,
Come on,
you
Jared.
pooped a little bit, didn't you?
I just had to check for blood.
I don't even.
By the way, before I forget, whoever it is that put on the Drinking Bros Facebook page about this Hunger Games thing, I just want you to know that every
That's
time
the group.
I've seen
That is the Facebook group Drinking Bros.
on there,
Yeah.
because they tagged me, I just want whoever did that to know that I was a normal person coming into this building. Now, every time I come in here, I think about killing JT, Matt, and Evan. So, you did that.
You did that.
Yeah, but they said we
did that.
started with a carbine and a pistol.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for this thing to kick off.
Ooh.
Yeah, you are.
Evan
Hey,
resoundingly,
look,
overwhelmingly,
It's going to
everybody
be
picked
hard to
Evan.
shoot me on a jet ski.
Everybody picked.
I'm just going to be like, meow, meow, meow. You guys are going to just be trying and volleying and
Kevin
I don't think
Costner,
so.
Waterworld over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked that movie.
That was a good movie.
It was.
This is best.
Huge
They
fan.
used
this is
all the
best.
steel in Hawaii to make it.
You know,
It's not true.
it's not.
It is
definitely
too
not
true.
It's not.
Look it up. I've watched the making of Waterworld. They ran out of steel. They had to get it from California.
Oh,
Where
okay,
is this
so
episode
the island
going?
of Hawaii was steel deprived.
Where isn't it going?
You're right.
Steel deprived,
right.
old steel deprived Hawaii.
the 32nd
Kevin Costner
largest
was a real
economy in the
goddamn
world
hero.
was steel deprived from Waterworld. Fuck yeah! Interesting facts from Jared Taylor.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll prove 'em. I'll
Yeah,
find
sure
it
you will.
right
Find
now.
it.
I'll find it.
I want to
But
know.
hey, let's Jared, let's prove something we were talking about before we got on air. You said you would stop drinking. How long did that go for?
No, I was saying Evan always makes fun of me for being an alcoholic when I'm not. And number two, and this is a true statement, have I ever complained to Ross, you, or you over a hangover? Ever?
Well, yeah, because you know that's
No,
a dead
no.
end street.
No, I've
Like,
never really,
that's-
I'm not hungover. Like,
So there's a correlation between alcoholism and
Yeah,
hangovers.
that's
no, what I'm saying
that
is
is one of
when
the
I
definitions, which
tell
is you're
one of
not
you
getting
that I'm
hangovers anymore.
sick, I'm sick.
You
Like-
are sick. You get sick when you don't
Science.
drink.
No,
that's
I was
what happens.
sick because I had the swordfish that I bought.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, like that.
Where did you buy swordfish?
In the dumpster behind the Arby's, he was making swordfish ceviche with the 7-Eleven attendant.
Okay, so
and
I
then all
accidentally got hammered at like 2 p.m. on a Sunday.
accidentally, based on my addiction.
And I fell asleep on the living room floor and then woke up at like 8 because I had planned.
Hold on. Let me narrate this for you. I accidentally got drunk in the afternoon.
2 p.m. 2 p.m.
Okay, so I had to drink because I was getting sick in the afternoon. I passed out on the floor. Like that's what. So all of these things, nobody falls asleep on their floor, Jared, accidentally.
Yeah, but it's carpet.
Nobody makes swordfish ceviche with their fucking 7-Eleven friend behind the Arby's.
No, I woke up and I
are-
went to the grocery store
can't
because I
win
had a
this
dream
one.
about fish tacos. And I bought swordfish and mahi, but then I was still drunk, so I didn't cook it.
Yeah, these are.
And
yeah.
I ate it though. I was the only. I bought enough for everybody at the house, but they didn't eat any of it. But I ate it, and then I got
Wait,
sick.
you ate it and didn't cook it?
I guess I didn't cook the swordfish. I don't remember.
That-
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean you guess?
I mean-
like how do you not know
I
you
don't know.
didn't
I
cook
put
the
it in a frying
swordfish?
pan, but I don't know really how to cook swordfish.
No, it's a,
So did
it's a
you turn on
complicated
the
procedure.
oven? Yeah, did you turn the oven on? Did you turn it on the stove?
was on. The
Yeah.
swordfish was warm, but it was just gooey.
Yeah,
That's usually
God.
indicates being rare.
Yeah, but can't you just have? So I had like sushi tacos.
I can't wait to eat this
Yeah,
steak
you need
you're
a
talking
you need
about.
a decent quality meat for that. You can't just go in and pick a random piece of
dude.
salmon
But
off the.
that's why I was
Smith
sick.
store.
Jared calls
Maybe
his
when-
meat guy Eric down on the corner store. Hey, bro, you got some swordfish down there with one of those hurricane fucking taco things? He's like, yeah. Fuck yeah,
But the
pulls up
one
in his
time,
Saturn.
I told you
pulls
I
it out of
had,
his trunk.
a hurricane, a tornado.
I had food poisoning, and you're like, no, you're just an alcoholic. I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with it.
Well, I wasn't saying those things were connected. I was saying like, yeah, I mean that's not food poisoning, and maybe it is food poisoning based on the fact that
I
you
get
were
food
drunk.
poisoning like once a week.
I know.
So
Yeah.
if his is alcohol,
yeah.
You don't get food poisoning once a week.
Why?
because
Okay,
it's just not possible.
We can just put a chalk mark on the board for me on
'Cause
this one,
it-
all right?
and here- yeah.
Let's just move on.
Here's why you don't get food poisoning once a week, because your body builds up an immunity to that stuff like a dog eating out of a dumpster. Like you might get
Yeah,
sick
but I eat weird
once or
shit
twice, but if you
all the
get through that,
time.
your body's going to go, okay, we're eating garbage again, we're good.
But that might correlate back to the alcoholism thing, where your judgment is so bad during your alcoholic stupor that you can't make the proper decision to not eat
not
the
really.
week-old Arby's.
I mean, I'll wake up at 8 a.m. and eat like 4 cans of Hormel.
Yes.
I just drink it out of the can. It's good.
Chili.
Yeah.
Chili butt Friday.
Are you a Hormel guy for real? Is
Dude,
that real?
Yeah,
Is
I
that a
like
real
Hormel and I love bean dip, even though it tastes kind of like cat food. I like it.
the original bean dip?
Like just regular
Yeah,
old
it's
bean
good.
dip. Yeah.
It is,
you know what
is
Mexicans
good.
get right? Oh my God, hot Cheetos and fucking refried beans, the bean dip.
Dude, I like
Rocco
cat food.
showed me that. It's life changing. It's life changing.
There's some cat food that's good.
Oh,
So if his is if JT's is alcohol that he has to give up, what would you struggle?
No,
What
the
would
thing
you
is,
what would
he
you guys
makes fun of
struggle with
me.
having to give up for 30 days?
He makes
pussy.
fun of me for drinking, but he drinks just as much as me.
Erroneous.
Oh, you are so full of it.
No, I will be honest.
Erroneous.
He doesn't get
Matt sitting at his computer drinking a one third or maybe even a half a bottle of whiskey, going to bed coherent, sleeping is drastically different than I have 10 minutes to put down a bottle of vodka.
Ooh, ouch.
Totally different. And I'm not saying in frequency.
I'm just
I probably drink more than you
expediting.
because I have a drink every night
I'm
usually.
expediting my time though. Like I don't want to sit there and sip. I just want to skip to the effects.
Alcoholism.
But Matt is not.
I don't care about.
And then I'm
I
up
don't
at
care about the
7
taste.
going to the gym. So like,
Okay, I'm up at 7, but I'm not at the gym.
I will say
Matt also
he's
is not
texting
getting
me in the
food
morning.
poisoning every week because he's eating out of a dumpster with the 7-Eleven attendant.
I'm having a whiskey, cooking a fillet or maybe some chicken fajitas.
So he's a little bit more refined.
Well, that's not a defense. It's not a defense.
Super
It's not
funny.
a defense.
Super funny.
I don't.
Jared, what's the longest you've gone without drinking?
Shit, I don't know.
He just went 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Just a
2
while.
weeks. Like I'll quit every once in a while because I'll flood myself with water just because I like it.
All right.
This is great.
What? Why's the doctor laughing?
2 weeks isn't bad. Like that's actually pretty good.
I mean,
Like,
I
2
don't
weeks is
get.
pretty good.
I don't get the shakes. I'm not like a fucking weirdo.
No, I've seen real true alcoholics, and you're definitely not one. We work with a contractor. He'd wake up, he'd be hammered till 6 a.m, and then he'd be shaking trying to write in the board, and he's like, oh, my blood sugar's low. He'd have one sip of whiskey, and his hands would be fucking lock shock, and you're like, all right, that's scary. If you were at that point, we would actually as friends intervene. But this is just funny because your eating and drinking styles are the same. Where if there was a fillet, we're all going to sit there and enjoy it, have conversation. You just face down and plow through it. Just like whiskey, we enjoy. Man, this Scotch is great, and you're French press up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like that.
I
French
have
press
gone
up.
to larger cups these days just because it's less. You don't have to make as many drinks.
Right.
What's larger than a France press?
A fishbowl.
Yeah.
What did you have at my house the other day? Because he
96
came over, and
ounce.
Jared never really comes over. It was something very
I
big.
bought the big new cup that we have.
Yeah. Well, he had the growler for a long time too. He's
Yeah.
just carrying that around. What is that, like 64 ounces or some shit?
Yeah, but that's great
64.
for
Yeah.
water. Like because I put ice in it, it stays cold for 9 days.
I will say that growler's fucking magic. Like you can put ice in that thing and water in it and leave it out in the sun for
or a
2
whole
weeks.
bottle of vodka,
Wha-
and
whatever it is.
and
No,
then-
because I
and
drink
get
water
food
out of
poisoning.
That, so I
The
don't
Black
want- I don't
Rifle
wanna do
growler is magic.
And I
Like,
treasure
keeps
it.
water
Like
cold for
I
weeks.
I used to lose all my Nalgene's, but like I treasure the growler so much I don't lose it.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
I keep a water bottle.
Yeah, that thing is magic.
We're all proud you drink water.
Good job, Jared.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You guys.
Jared.
Good job, buddy.
Honestly, from all of us to all of you,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we are really
I'm
proud
gonna-
that you drink
I'm
water.
gonna- I need another bottle of Tito's though. I don't know.
So
Right.
what couldn't you give you, Matt? You said you couldn't give up Poo Nanny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably-
why would you?
At this point in my life, yeah, that's probably.
Why would you
that'd
That's
be
the
worst
one.
thing.
That's the one thing.
Well, I always see those things. It's like pick one has to go, and it's like, fucking your wife, and then it's like tobacco and liquor or beer. I'm like, I could give up beer for the rest of my life tomorrow. I wouldn't even give a shit. But I like beer. But yeah, I don't. 30 days without having sex to me it would have to be for a very, very specific reason.
Priesthood.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but there's nothing you couldn't convince me. I don't
Right.
get that.
Yeah.
I
Well, it's not detrimental to your
Yeah.
health. I think
Right.
addiction would have to be classified as something that's detrimental to your life or health, right? So if you're a sex addict and you're just like plowing random dudes in alleys, like that would be detriment. But you're just
Right.
having sex with your wife, so it's just fun, and
Hey,
that's
Matthew.
what you do.
Matthew,
What?
But
you want to read this? Right there.
I don't know.
Okay,
What would you
just
have a
right
problem
there.
with?
Okay.
I've never really been a huge sugar guy,
Yeah.
but in the last
It's 1,000 tons of floating
year?
set.
I have to have some kind of sugar snack at night.
Really?
Sugar?
Yeah,
Interesting.
like just some kind of sugary snack.
I will get
Whatever-
right back to
whatever
that,
it
but
is.
he wants me to read this. It says Waterworld 1995 IMDb, the 1,000-ton floating, ton. It's at least spelled it. I'm fucked
It's
up.
British.
Ton.
British.
Set used up for all the available steel in the Hawaiian Islands. Used up all the available steel in the Hawaiian Islands.
Wow.
Oh.
See, look at that,
Look at
Jared.
that.
Fun
Really?
fact. Fun fact.
Food poisoning, though.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd eat weird
I stand
stuff.
corrected.
So to full circle it on the Costco thing real quick,
Yeah,
dude, they have cheesecake bites.
I tasted one, and then they had
Ooh.
pumpkin pie bites too.
Dude,
Those cheesecake bites.
Dude, I'm a pumpkin pie.
That's what I'm talking
motherfucker.
about. Like I could give
I
it
wanna
up for
sit
30
on one.
days, but that kind of stuff right now. Maybe I'm just at that age where I'm just a fat slob now. But man, that kind of stuff I have to eat at night. Do you eat sugar at night? You don't eat sugar, do you?
I don't
you
eat
guys
sugar.
don't eat any sugar.
I don't need any
you know
sugar.
what his fucking vice would be? LaCroix
I already
waters.
know. I was gonna say
There's
it.
no.
Well, and I didn't drink them until I got here.
Spicy
but
water.
those
Oh,
lime,
yeah.
those lime LaCroix.
Spicy water.
Yeah.
I take a glass with ice of lime LaCroix to bed with me, so I wake up in the middle of the night. It is fucking great.
Yeah.
Was it Saturday, Sunday? We were working here at the office for a few hours, and we were like,
Saturday.
"Look, we're fucking raging." There was like 9 LaCroix between the both of us. We're like throwing them down. I'm like, what the fuck?
It is good, and I've tried every other water out there that they throw up. Like, nothing is not Perrier.
Dude, I love hose water.
I stopped on the way here and got like a Saturday because we were working Saturday. I stopped and got like 6 cases of this shit.
Well, my wife called. My
And-
wife, if you don't know, my wife works for Matt and Evan and JT here at Black Rifle doing stuff. And she said, "Hey, I need you to. Are you on your way over? I have something important for you to get for me." And they were in a big, huge meeting of the Chiefs meeting, and Candace made me fucking go get a 12-pack of lime LaCroix because they were out of it, and they were.
I was wondering why you walked in with a chlor.
Yeah, so I literally
Yeah.
opened the door, walk in, hand my wife a 12-pack of LaCroix, walk back out, and was like, "This is every moment of my entire life has come down to handing these
TV
people
star, special forces, LaCroix deliverer.
LaCroix
the taste
water."
of garden hose water reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah, I bet it does, Jared.
Hey, like I'm down with some garden hose water, bro.
There's a
Yeah.
special taste to
Well,
it.
I like the ones that say
There
non-drinkable
is.
now because it say don't drink
Yeah.
those because then you actually taste the hose and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Oh, yeah.
cancer anyways. This is just tasty.
Just good, tasty water.
Reminds me of like a fucking squirt gun or something,
Oh man,
Good
super
taste.
or my
water.
uncle's penis.
Super
What?
Oh,
soaker.
what?
What?
Whoa!
Boy,
Gross.
I think you should start selling hose water, Jared.
I should.
Yeah. Jared's hose water.
And it's just me shirtless filling up bottles,
Yeah.
waving at the camera.
You gotta use your son like, come on down to Derek Hose
Yeah,
Water.
JT's hose water. We got some of the freshest hose water in all of South Texas.
Chlorine and I don't even know.
Just add a little bit of
you'd be
chlorine in there. We'll get rid of the bacteria. Don't worry about that.
So we got
You'd be a great hose water salesman. Like, I'd buy your hose
Yeah.
water.
alcohol, pussy, LaCroix water, sugar. What's yours, Ross?
Oh man, by the way, my LaCroix is coconut. Nobody's brought up
Oh,
the coconut
God.
LaCroix.
Ew, that's
I
so
won't-
L.A.
That's my
so
fucking.
Hollywood.
If you put vodka in there, it's actually a decent pina colada because we were doing that when we were riding out there.
Yep.
It's not that bad, but alone, nah.
God.
Yeah,
You might as well
go
be Sarah
coconut
Jessica
LaCroix.
Parker, Ross.
Yeah.
That's such a Samantha thing for you to say. And then I go like the other water I really get down on is that Splinta. It's got like chunks of fruit in it. Do you guys have that out there?
No.
No.
Oh boy,
I reckon you'd probably get your
that's-
ass kicked drinking that around here.
yeah.
Well, it's hard to
Man,
say
it's
that after we're
LaCroix
talking
or
about
nothing.
LaCroix. It's
Yeah.
fucking-
Man, it's
Ranch
LaCroix or
fucking-
nothing around here, you fucking dick
Hey, man,
sucker.
you fucking-
Man, I bet you spread
you
your
fucking
cheeks and
poof,
get your asshole
motherfucker.
blasted all
Drinking
day.
Splenda.
Are you drinking lemon lime, watermelon LaCroix, or nothing?
Having been here for a year now, a betting man would say that Evan probably owns half of LaCroix at this point.
Agreed.
That's why this is. He probably didn't even like drinking it.
He's so
They should
dirty, he hates
sponsor
it,
him.
but he's getting
Ross.
everybody addicted in
Ross,
the office.
you know how to reach out to people like this. Why don't you try and get Evan sponsored by LaCroix and they just send him a pallet?
I don't want that. I don't want that mark on me. That's the mark of the beast. It's like I might as well have
Every
you might as well
Instagram,
put a
you're just-
fucking. You might as well put
The
a
most
billboard
American
up there. that's-
CEO out there is sponsored by LaCroix.
LaCroix. What?
LaCroix.
Come on down. I'll suck a dick and throw some of that LaCroix back.
Nothing goes great with a little post-cum mouth like LaCroix.
That'll wash it right out.
What the
Yeah.
bubbles get the semen out of the teeth.
Do you know how I got like turned on to this stuff? Is because overseas in contracting, like the office would buy pallets of
the
Perrier.
Perrier.
I never
Yeah.
drank this shit before, and then I started drinking it over
What
there
in
because
the
it's like
fuck?
like you'd always have fucking Perrier everywhere you went, and then when I got here, because the here the soda water, what it does, it actually cleanses your palate. So if you're doing a lot of coffee and you're tasting a lot of coffee, you it's a tasteless soda waters, but it helps you clean your palate. So I started drinking it. I was drinking a lot of coffee, and then I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get this lime stuff, man, and mix it up a little bit. Oh, man, I turned it on,
That's
man. Couldn't get off it.
So when you're sucking those big healthy dicks, you can swat
The healthy dicks?
Yeah.
I was spending all night trying to get rid of the memes that said, hard dicks make me horny. They were all over the internet.
You're the one that said it.
I guess so.
Yeah, you said it.
I didn't remember.
Whoever's playing that up out there, keep going.
Keep it on.
Please.
No.
Anything other
No.
than never mind.
I feel like the country song's on the baby don't bore me and hard dicks make me horny.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Ross, you can cut my string, but I'm still a kite,
You're still a kite, dude.
Yeah.
You cut my string, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
still
get
a kite.
some hard dicks make me horny stickers for the
Yeah.
back.
No,
of your-
you're not.
That's a good
No,
idea.
you're
That'd be
not.
nice.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
That doesn't need
Be
to be
nice,
a
like some
sticker.
patches.
That's a
This
sticker.
doesn't need to be repeated.
Too late.
Yeah,
1.7 million listeners.
I was not read into what we were talking about. It was out of context.
How does hard dicks make me horny have any other
Because
context
you
than what
can't
it
just
is?
say the front part and not say the back part.
It's getting, it's
there's
getting
no
gayer.
there's no
It's getting gayer by
context
the
in which
minute.
there's no context in which
Because
that makes
you can't
sense.
say hard dicks make me horny. You have to say the whole thing. It's because that's probably leading to sex. So there's a naked
No.
girl somewhere around
No.
there.
No, there's not
No.
yet.
that's
30%
really
of America's
presumptuous.
gay or whatever.
Really
how
presumptuous.
is there a girl around?
There might be.
Yeah, allegedly.
Jared's porn is just super weird. It's just like a bunch of random dudes walking around with erections, like looking for dude.
Hey, where's Becky? Maybe it's behind the couch. He bends over. It's just dude ass, awkwardly long holds on the fucking male genitalia. You're like, dude, they're looking for girls though, bro.
This isn't
Back
gay
off.
porn. This is just guys looking for hot chicks that randomly fuck each other before they fuck chicks.
I love when Brad bends over to look under the couch because I bet
I
girls
never
under there.
watched that. I watched vacation porn.
Yeah, we all know that.
Whoa. What's vacation porn? What's vacation porn?
It's couples that go on a vacation and they film a whole video and then they bang in it.
You really like to set the.
Understand? That's not. Is that like amateur homemade
Yeah,
stuff?
it's
I don't
definitely
know what
homemade.
that is.
I like
don't
to
know what
know
that
them
is.
first.
Why? And you want to know what their vacation spot is? Do they tell you what city they're in? Oh, hey, we're in Branson, Missouri on a riverboat.
Ted
No,
Bundy.
It's like GoPros and stuff like that. It's
I
real
really
good.
like the Fitzgeralds go to Iceland. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Reykjavik dreams.
You're Ted Bundy. Can you help me get my jet ski in the back of my truck?
I love that. He's just going through an archive of what he watches. Man, the Smiths visit Aruba.
Yeah.
Top notch,
Top
bro.
notch.
You got to watch the first 37 minutes all the way through
They
there before the
generally
sex
are
starts.
between 40 and 90 minutes.
The Robertsons watching fucking icebergs half away in Alaska, and then Jared's just getting hotter and hotter. Just this couple just fucking.
You gotta search. If you're gonna search
Oh, he's
one,
going to rent his wife the ATV. Yeah. He fucking rented her the ATV.
Go all out, bro. Go all out.
Gonna
Do the
search one.
four-seater
four-seater.
ATV with the family. Fuck yeah. Oh god, this is gonna be. You guys are gonna fuck so hot tonight.
search Jim and Tara watch football. That's a good one.
The Thompsons' room has smelled like smoke, so they had to move him to a different hotel room.
He's like, sweetheart, it smells like smoke in here. Well, I'll call the front desk and get a new room. He's like, oh, fuck yeah. Look at him. Assertive, dominant.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob.
Oh man, he even has a plan for the kids in the other room. Oh fuck, his dick is so hard right now. Oh my god.
Hard dicks make me horny.
That's not just. You can't just say that part.
Yeah,
You can't. You gotta say because they lead to possible chicks in the room. It's not a thing.
No, that is not a thing. That is too presumptuous, Jared. Vacation porn. The Ericksons go to Epcot.
I have a question for you then, Jared.
Oh, man.
So when you're watching 40 to 90 minutes of one porno, are you naked, ready to jack off at the right time, or are you just chilling?
I'm just watching.
Super weird.
And then when you just decide, oh, this is a good point, let me unzip, pull down my pants, whatever weird way.
Generally, if she gets in her underwear or a bikini.
Oh my god.
The mom of the family.
What's going on here?
God, that the mom's wearing the Victoria's Secret bikini in front of the kids. It's so edgy.
There's not moms. It's single couples. There's no moms.
How are you single in a couple?
I don't
Because
know.
hard dicks make me horny.
Dicks make me horny.
You just add the other part. You can't say half the same.
Oh man, do they have to
Jim,
go on
can you
vacation
get the Kirkland
together?
water out of the
Well,
trunk?
no, it's just if you search vacation on any porn site, then generally like people's personal vacations come up where they lead to banging them out.
Wait, okay.
Super
but-
weird.
so for
I'm gonna-
context
I'm
for
gonna
us,
double
are
check that.
they a single goes on like a whatever a vacation?
No,
and,
it's mostly couples.
So- and then
it's-
the couple-
it always starts with them checking into the hotel,
and then the couple bangs just the couple.
Yeah.
There's not
Yeah.
like
No, there's
another
no-
girl that they find.
No.
Oh my god,
No.
you're boring.
they do the jet ski stuff. One went on the dolphin thing. Like
I like the Viking Cruise line series. You know,
Yeah.
I like that series. It's a good one.
It's 120 minutes of
Yeah.
them gambling on the
Yeah.
fucking cruise.
Yeah.
Tom,
Meeting-
Tom
They
and
went to
And
see
Tammy.
a
she
ventriloquist.
loses the
Lido
$200, and they go
Oh,
up there
yeah.
and like he
Don't you
smacks the
remember?
ass like this. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't you remember they ran into Steve in the casino and had a 15-minute conversation about Mobile, Alabama, and how underrated it is?
JT
And
would,
then-
JT would rewind it 3 times to see the elephant made out of towels on the bed.
yeah.
rewind it. Rewind it.
That dirty bitch just slapped the bed
I like
mint
to
off.
learn about them first. It's hotter when they're banging.
I just made the mistake of Googling vacation porn. This is a thing.
Yeah.
Family vacation porn, sister vacation porn.
I told you. There's a lot.
Wow, this
There's like
is
365,000 videos on XNXX. I've only gone through like 9 pages.
How do you have
Oh, boy. You keep a page count?
Yeah, because I've got to know where I left off.
Okay.
So you're the guy that they make the skip to the end button for.
Man, that's super weird.
It is very weird.
Matt and I have the same exact pornography like sequencing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I put Skype on the back of it. No, just kidding.
Dutch rudders.
No, I'm in like just get to the point, and I want the
Yeah.
weird point. Like, no, like
I've
it's like
streamlined-
Jared could probably jack off to a husband getting a hand job from the wife. That's not my style. Like, I need to see the wife at least take it in the asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
See,
sorry.
my game has changed. I'm not. Everybody in this room is super busy. Everybody owns stuff and does a lot of work and works 20 hours a day. So I've narrowed my life down to GIFs. Like
Gifts
that's,
are great.
That's it for me.
Gifts are
Like,
great.
Wow.
Really?
All I do now is
Tumblr.
type in what you want and then Tumblr at the end of it or
Tumblr.
GIF, and
Yep.
you're donezo. Like
Tumblr is great.
fast. in and
all
out.
you do is GIF.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Well, I think we said in the podcast, but I use the gifs. Like, I'll text my wife sometimes, like, "Hey,
Absolutely.
later today," and it'll just be like a fun
Boom.
gif, and it's just like it's
Just
a
super
fun,
quick.
flirty thing to do in a relationship.
I got a question.
Can't jack
if
off
you're
gifs.
watching your vacation porn in general, do you switch channels or switch whatever when the dude in the porno has a small dong?
No.
You stay and watch?
Yeah, once
Okay.
I'm
Just
like
check- I'm
30
just
minutes
checking.
in. I'm
Okay, hold on.
committed.
So you did say
Just
hard
checking.
dicks make you horny. Do you prefer a larger, moderate, or smaller?
That's
penis?
where I was going with this.
Moderate.
Moderate.
Yeah.
So if he's
Big ones scare me.
But they taste better coming out of your mouth. Like you said that they taste better.
I didn't.
You
I
said
predicted
big
that.
dicks taste better.
That is a scientific prediction.
so like, what's moderate? Like 6 to 8 inches.
Yeah. You know, the bigger ones are just scary.
Do you feel bad for the wife? You know, you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Do you go by race? Do you go by race at all,
Oh
Jared?
wow!
No.
Too soon.
Oh, see, all right.
NFL
So,
stuff.
what
you're-
happens
you're-
like if you made it 36.2 minutes through a video, the dude walks fucking 13 inches of fucking pipe. Do you change?
36 minutes. We're not talking about the
Yeah.
Larry David
Yeah,
show.
I gotta
like,
change.
You got to change.
36 minutes.
So
of
you,
porn?
and then you go back to the beginning of another vacation.
Yeah.
Do you ever fast forward to make sure it's the dong that's you're cool with?
No,
And then,
I like the surprise.
Yeah.
36. Who watches 36 minutes of a porn?
Listen, you have to have the build up.
I don't even watch 3 to 6 minutes.
No, that's
I
same
watch
here.
like
I'm
I
sub
fast
50
forward.
seconds
yeah,
probably.
I'm a fucking
I
minute.
can't- I'm not
I'm
patient.
in and out, man.
I fast forward.
Yeah.
I love
There's
that
something
restaurant.
about
sorry.
girls in bikinis that are a huge turn on.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause-
no shit, but like on pornography,
Yeah.
you can see anything you want. You don't. Oh fuck! I don't even want to get
If
into
they
it.
start in a bikini, it's great.
I can't. I'm gonna go ahead and cut
He's
this.
a mystery.
We're gonna go to the drinking bro of the week, Jared. I'm gonna cut this conversation short of vacation porn. I can't hear about a guy grabbing, fucking 2 cases of Kirkland water out of his trunk.
Well,
and then
hold
going
on.
upstairs.
Before you change the subject, if the couple went to Costco, I might watch the whole intro
dude, I'm
to
in.
see what their picks are. Like when Bert sends me a photo of him buying 2 flannels, a bunch of buffalo meat, and some other something at Costco.
It was just flannels and buffalo meat. Tell me that wasn't a good text.
That's a great text.
That's
I
how
was jealous.
That's everybody's Saturday should
We live
be.
in Utah. They don't
and I
serve
text
wine there.
I text Evan the same flannel picture, and he said, "I need all of them." $9 flannels, $9.99 right now at Costco.
Love it. We're not sponsored by Costco. We're not sponsored by Costco.
Yeah.
We're not. We're definitely not sponsored by Costco.
Or vacation
Let's get
porn.
to the drink
Which
or vacation. Well, we could
you
be.
can carry guns in Costco though.
You can't?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I do it anyways. I don't care.
Yeah.
I take them through airports. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
The drinking bro of the week is submitted by Burke Benjamin. He likes to nominate Thomas Gunderson. He's the man who got shot in Vegas when President Trump visited him. He stood up to shake his hand even though he just got shot in the leg. During all of this hardship, he still showed what being an American is all about by not letting the politics get in the way of showing the presidents that type of respect. Nice. To Thomas Gunderson. Cheers.
Cheers.
Do we know if Thomas was a drinking bro? Because I saw that video. That'd be sweet if he was. If he's not, we should invite him to be a DB and then give him a high five and be thankful that he's healthy.
You know Tim Kennedy's drinking bro of the week. He called me yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he wants.
No
Yeah,
shit.
he really wants to kind of be off grid right now. Like he appreciates it, but he said it was super cool to hear that he was Tim Kennedy's drinking bro of the week. He likes what we do.
Badass.
Real
Cheers to
nice.
him too.
Real
That's
nice
fucking
guy.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
gotta
cheers.
change. You cannot bring guns into Costco.
You can't?
No,
They don't allow?
Costco is anti-gun unless you're a law enforcement officer. So
Oh.
Sorry
I
about
do
that.
not bring firearms
Misinformation.
in
Yeah.
there.
yeah,
I-
I don't,
he
I
was
don't
just
either. I was
joking.
kidding. I was just joking.
Yep.
Well, thanks for listening, kids. If you're on vacation, make sure to send your videos to Jared Taylor.
I'll take him. Send him away.
You know what would be sweet if
Yeah.
you just had a couple send you pornography videos?
Done.
Yeah. It won't be me.
Well, I don't want you.
Why not?
Because you got too big a dong.
That was really quick.
Holy shit, let's get out of here.
Yeah, for Evan Hafer, Matt Bass, Jared Vacation Porn Taylor, and hashtag Bert from TV. I'm Ross Patterson. This is Drinking Bros. Good night, everybody.